Welcome, MuddyTV, to Quincy's Castle Crib. Well, this is home of C. Quincy, also our tourist information center, the Villa Kathrine, and it's a museum. It's on the National Register. It's one of Quincy's 12 museums in the city, but also our interpretive center on the Great River Road. So come in, let's get started. This was a private home built for a world traveler, George Metz. Upon his trips to Morocco, Spain, Turkey, Africa back in the 1900s, he came back to Quincy to have this home built for $7,000 back in 1900. Still beautiful today. Now, all of the architecture that you see is original. The walls were painted to look like tile, as he couldn't have afforded tile back then. That has stayed the same. Stairway to Heaven columns are original, and I think it's 41 boards. The reflecting pool was his air conditioning. So he would fill this with water, open the double windows, get the nice river breezes in, and vent them. The glass ceiling wasn't there, so he could vent the heat right out the roof for a natural form of convection. This room here was a parlor, and they've tried to bring furnishings of maybe the period or some of his travels. They lost, the home was sold with contents, so they lost most all of the furnishings. The painting with the woman in the oriental garb, the library, that was Mr. Metz's. The library donated that back to the Friends of the Castle. They've got about 4 things left of the original Metz collection. They can't find where Mr. Metz ever worked. He was the sole male heir of a pharmaceutical and furniture fortune, so he traveled the world, brought back his ideas, and we're so glad he did, because it's our own little Moroccan gem on the Mississippi.
Now, is this just the interpretive center and that, or do you have events down here ever?
They have events only on the lawn. They used to have interior events inside, but it's a constant renovation and restoration, so all of their events are on the lawn now. The Quincy Park District bought the building and the grounds for a whopping $1, and Friends of the Castle maintain the building. We are basically a tenant upstairs, but this was his dining room. The original built-in cabinet is original. It's beautiful. They've got it filled with some different treasures.
And it looks like you have a kitchen over here.
Yes, we've got a working kitchen, and at the time it was a home. He had indoor plumbing for a sunken copper tub and toilet. So this room was a bathroom and shared kitchen. And again, that's when others would have had outhouses. Mr. Metz had an indoor toilet.
We always ask to see inside the refrigerators.
Of course. Let's see our working refrigerator, what we've got here. Well, the firefighters took all the ice cream out, so just ice. They told me they were gonna take it as they left. And then, well, looky here. We've got some lost treasure that we found specific to the Villa Kathrine from our own Quincy Brewing Company. How interesting. And look, the diamond-studded collar from Bingo that people have always tried to find. Well, look, here it is.
What's the Bingo story? Tell us that.
Bingo was Mr. Metz's dog, 212-pound Mastiff, said to be shipped over from Denmark, and America's largest Mastiff at the time. And people have looked for his diamond collar here for years on the grounds. I don't know, maybe we found it, maybe not. In the refrigerator, who would have thought? Keeping the diamonds cold. All right, so this is where all the water is dry now.
So there's recently some excitement down here.
Definitely. The storm 2 weekends ago caught the building on fire when lightning hit a metal moon You'll see it outside on the roof. This alarm here saved the building. It automatically triggered to the Quincy Fire Department, who quickly put the fire out that was on the roof. All started in this room. Luckily, this room was not being used. It's unfinished. And we are grateful for the Quincy Fire Department. You want to see the best view in town?
Oh, yeah.
Watch your step. There's the moon that was struck by lightning. But come out, when this was a home, this is where Mr. Metz would have his dinner parties, on the roof. It's the best view in town. They don't have it open for current visitors, but back in the day, Mr. Metz was a bachelor. He would have belly dancers perform in the courtyard and then go up to the rooftop for his dinner parties. And can you see why?
Has the roof, besides when Metz was alive, has the roof ever been open for people to come up and see things?
That I don't know if they've done some different dinner parties or special events. I sure utilize it for small meetings. This is the room they call the harem room. We found the key to it if we want to take a peek inside. This, for many years, people said the dog Bingo's collar was buried in this room. We don't know, but that's the harem room.
Well, we got to see that.
We've got to see it. Why not?
Okay.
All right, so this is the second floor. Our offices are on the second floor. This is what they call the west bedroom or west chamber. Probably has the best views of the river. The windows are original. It's a keyhole window.
Oh, okay, because of the shape up there. I see. Okay, I see it. Yeah. And where's the harem room at?
And this is the harem room. And you see, the only way to get to it is out the other two bedroom windows. At the time, I believe there was a walkway across to it, but we don't know the legend. The legend, you know, if there were women locked up in it, we're not aware of that. But anyway, this was Mr. Metz and Bingo back in the day. From a news clipping article that they saved, the St. Louis Republic. When asked who he built the Villa Kathrine for, he would just chuckle. So we don't know. There's legend of that a woman he built it for died on the ship coming over or just decided not to come. There's Bingo, 212 pounds. That was his companion. Again, the stairway to heavens columns continue on the second floor. This door here is original. You'll see a geometric shape on one side and then a different design of like a rose petal design on the other side.
And more painted tile.
More painted tile, yes. This is another office now to the Convention Bureau, but at the time this was a bedroom, and that will be our way to the harem room.
Okay.
The room that we're about to go in is the master bedroom of the home. It's now my office.
And a great view.
Definitely another great view. I've got my windows to look like they're open. Back in the day, those would have been nice to be open. Get the breezes in. Again, another Islamic keyhole window in this room.
Is there a significance to the keyhole design?
That I don't know if there's a significance to it. It's just original, and then the hole in the wall you see was where the heat stove was to warm the room. They say his bed would have been kind of where the file cabinets are here, and then the large dog Bingo slept where my desk is, and they've reinforced it because it is a room that jets out over the building, and it almost came off the building at one time. Has been preserved. And you'll notice each room has a step up into it. That is to keep the evil spirits out of the rooms when the house was built. But we hear a lot of stumbling and falling from people that they don't remember that every room has a step up. Shall we go to the harem room?
Okay. No dignified way to do it, right?
There isn't, but long dress today helped. Flat shoes.
Yeah.
Well, we've got the harem key. There are probably 100 keys to this building, but this is a special room, original to the home. Not many people have seen it. Legend was the dog's Bingo's diamond collar was in here. We don't know, so let's take a look.
Well, not much of a harem these days.
No, not much in it. And it's pretty much been untouched because they've really not needed to, they've not utilized it for any part of the museum or the castle, but the walls to the building are 3 bricks deep. The products that built the home were all from the Quincy area, from the limestone. They had the home built up so they could have a basement, putting more dirt and rock below. And then the bricks
another
are
fire
from
alarm
here.
up there.
Good. We like the alarms. So this is the mysterious harem room. All right, I think you've seen all you can see. It's time for you to get out of here.
Oh,